Howdy, PT37 here, and today on Reloaded Thoughts, I'm going to be working on some 308. So these loads are, well, let me back up. So I loaded some test loads with 308. I got some 168 Sierra tipped Match Kings, and I got some Varget powder here. I shot this load a while back. I did a test regimen of, I talked about it in another video a little bit. But I did the minimum to the max. I did 4 different powder charges. Tested them. They all shot like garbage. And I was confused. And then my gun was just shooting like crap. And I thought it's because I put on a suppressor and the gun just didn't like it. But turns out my stock screws were loose. So since I got new stock on the gun now, I put a Magpul stock on it. I loaded up the same thing to test out. So next time I go to the range, I want to test those, see what shoots the best. And then if something just shoots really good, I'll just leave that. But if I think I can improve on it, then I might tinker with it some more. So these are just going to be, I'm just going to get this brass ready, prepped, and then whatever the gun likes, I'll either load it with that load, or if I want to tinker with it some more, then this will be some good brass just to tinker with it some. So anyway, thinking about 308, I'd like to talk a little bit today about long range shooting. I have not done any. The longest I've ever shot was 300 yards. And I would like to get into it. And there is a place pretty close to me that I can go out and shoot at. But I've not really, like I said, I've never done it. And the only gun I got right now, I mean, I got some Magnum rifles, but they're more like hunting guns. So not something I just want to shoot a ton of. I could shoot a 7 mag or my 300 Weatherby mag and get out there. And I would like to, just to kind of see how they do out there somewhat. But I'm kind of debating between getting more of a dedicated long range setup. I got my 308 that's more of a dedicated precision kind of gun. And that may fit the role fine. But it's only an 18-inch barrel, so I'm not going to be getting whole lot of velocity there and all that. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys got long range rifles? Or brass is a little stiff in there, but I'm thinking about, it's crossed my mind to get oh my gosh, piece of brass is just a little cantankerous there. Let's just set that to the side. So it's crossed my mind to get like a Bergara HMR in like a 6.5 Creedmoor, or I would like a 300 Win Mag, but I don't know, no more than I'm going to be shooting long range. Like I said, I've been shooting for years, and the furthest I've ever shot is 300 yards, so it's going to be a very rare occurrence. So I kind of hate to get a 300 Win Mag just for an occasional thing like that. So I thought about 6.5 Creedmoor. It'd be a lot easier on the barrel. Parts or components are easy to find, and it'd just be a pretty good shooter, I think. I've never had one. So, but then there's a 6mm Creedmoor now, and some others that are pretty well suited for that. So if you got a long range setup or some thoughts, just feel free to comment below, because I think I'm just going to try my 308 first, just to kind of get a feel for long range shooting and all that, and then kind of make an educated decision. And I can take my 7 mag or my 300 Weatherby, but they ain't got the scopes on them to do that kind of thing. I got a first focal plane Diamondback Tactical on my 308, so it's definitely got enough elevation and all that to get me out there a long ways. But it's just probably not the best setup, just having a short barrel and being a 308. If it was like a 24-26-inch 308, yeah, it'd probably be a little bit better, but just that short barrel just isn't really ideal. So there's that. But moving on, so it's almost deer season in my state, and I'm sure it is in a lot of states. So comment what you guys are taking deer hunting. I think I mentioned it in another Reloaded Thoughts, but I'm planning on killing one with my 357 Magnum Henry lever gun. I for sure want to kill one with that. And then if I get that done, Lord willing, then I'd like to use the 350 Legend, kill one with that. And then also my Glock 10mm. Those are my top 3 that I want to get something killed with. Now, sometimes I have ideas like that, and then open a day I grab my 270 or something else, like kind of one of my reliable guns. So I'm planning on taking the 357, but we'll see. So what do you guys got to take? You guys got something new you want to try? Or I like to try new stuff all the time. I mean, I got my 2 or 3 rifles that I know are good, or I know will do a great job, but I like to try new things. I've been trying new calibers. Like last year, I killed one with a suppressed 308, which I never done. Liked that really well. That was nice. And then I did a 300 Blackout subsonic with the 205 grain Game King. I got a video talking about the after hunt report of that bullet. And then I did one with a supersonic 300 Blackout out of an AR, and it was suppressed. And I was pretty happy with that too. But I like to try new things, and I shouldn't say I have enough, but I got plenty of rifles now, so I probably need to shoot ones with the rifles I haven't yet, like my 357, my 350 Legend, and then either kind of shift my focus to handgun stuff or just different bullets. So I could definitely explore a lot of different bullet options. So that would be a good way to go. But I just nerd out on that. I like seeing how different bullets and different calibers perform on game. So that's just kind of my thing. And thinking about new rifles, I'm really wanting a CZ rifle. I can't really. So there's this YouTube channel called Freedom of a Bird. It's some guy, I don't know where he lives at, the UK somewhere, and he's got a CZ 452, I think it is, in 17 HMR, and he also has a CZ 527 Varmint and 204 Ruger. And I watched his videos years ago, whenever they came out, and ever since then I love those guns he's got. I just think they look so pretty, and he's a phenomenal shot. He makes some really good shots on game with those, like varmints, and it's just, I just love it. Ever since then I've wanted one of those guns. And they quit making the CZ 527 Varmint, and they make the CZ 600 now, but I don't know, they don't have a Varmint version. I don't really like the range version. Like, it's okay, but it doesn't have that same, like, classic pizzazz that the 527 Varmints did. Like, they was just a no nonsense, woodstocked hunting gun that just, they looked very elegant. I just love the looks of them. Well, now they're like $1,400, so I missed the boat on that deal. But if they would come out with the CZ 600, like the regular one in a varmint model, that's probably what I'd get. But I thought about a CZ 600 or a 457 in 17 HMR, but I have a Savage 17 HMR that I really like. So I don't know. I have a hard time buying 2 of the same gun. Like, I got a bunch of 357s, but they all kind of have different purposes and stuff. Like my Pythons, like my pretty gun I've always wanted, and I got my 4-inch 686. Like, that's a good packing around gun and stuff. So like, they all kind of have their own little niches, and I don't know what I would do with 2 17 HMRs. So if I could find another niche to kind of put one of them in, then I'd have no problem with it. But I've thought about buying one in 22 mag because I don't have a bolt action 22 mag. So that may be the option. But I don't know. I've not really used 22 mag a whole lot, but I don't think I like it as much as 17. So that's kind of my hang up there. And I need another Target 22, like I need a hole in my head. So I already have enough of those, so I don't want to get one in 22, even though they're really nice. So I don't know. Do you guys got CZ rifles? Do you like them really well? Or like, or do I need to not be thinking so much about them? I don't know. It's hard to beat the looks of them in my mind. I'm not as crazy on the newest ones, the 457s and 600s. Like, they don't look bad, but I just like the lighter woods on the previous models, like the 455s for the rimfires, 452s, and the 527s and 557, 550, whatever they was for the like the regular centerfire models. But so I don't know. I thought about just hunting down a 455 or 452 in a 17 and just having two 17s, or maybe selling my Savage. I don't know. So, but anyway, I want to try to just keep this one short today. But I appreciate you guys watching. Way more people watch these than I thought. I thought I'd just be kind of rambling to myself, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. And please like, comment, subscribe, share, and God bless.